Welcome to today's show, and today we're going to be talking about choices universe, mainly whether there should be more relations between choices universes, and whether there should be just one choices universe where all the incidents will be connected with each other in some one way or the other. So first of all, the idea is that choices, like in other games, I personally don't know in which games, but in some games I've heard they have just one universe, so one book takes place in that, and they have some vital things that happen in the other universe. So if you're playing sort of say a vampire book, and then something happens in there that is connected to another book, and these are not some diamond scenes, but these are some really important things, and some in other books that happen, so kind of they're connected with each other. So where a story ends and they pick it up in another place. So first of all, let's go with this. So I personally think I'm gonna be on both sides. So first of all, what do I think is the good sign? The good sign is if you're a choices player, you've been playing it for a long time, you've played all the stories, then you want to see more, you know, relationship. For instance, if even deep relationship between two books and one universe and things connected up with each other. For instance, if you're reading a zombie book and then you see some relation with another book, major relations, maybe some relation that makes sense to you, because if you don't know the relation, maybe the book doesn't make sense to you. This kind of relation of universe you see there, and it makes you happy. You feel like, wow, yeah, that makes sense, and you're all connected up with the book, and then it just makes more sense, I guess, and you feel more connected to that. But if, like, think on the other side, I think if you are not a choices daily player, or even been playing choices for a long time, you haven't played a lot of books, and there's a new book really exciting, for instance a zombie book, you're gonna play that, and then you see, wow, what is this? These are major references to other books, but I haven't played those. Maybe those books have 3 books, 5 books, 9 books, 100 chapters, and then you need to play all the books, even like 10, 15 books, and then you need to come back to this book and read. Alright, so I've just finished it. Now I can read it. Wow, wait a second. This book was released 3 years ago. Wait a second. I was reading all the old books for 3 years? Yeah, exactly. That's what's going to happen almost. So I think the idea of a connected universe is good, but to some point. I mean, some books should have a connected universe, but it should not be affecting the main plot of that particular book, period. Because every book, it should have its independent plot that is not affected by the incidents of any other books. Like, for instance, Nightbound, whatever happens in Nightbound, it takes place in a completely different place, and then we meet, I think, Priya, one of the vampires from Bloodbound book. Now if you don't if you now this is a diamond scene, and Priya, she doesn't do anything really special in that book. It's like, if you, it is this is just a diamond scene, you will get to know her, that's all. And if you don't play the diamond scene, it's not going to affect the story. It's just period. This is just a diamond scene. You have played the Bloodbound book before, and you're playing Nightbound. So she's just here to, for some viewers who wanted to see her again, and it's just a good experience. Like, wow, Priya, look, I met her on the Bloodbound book. So this is a great diamond scene. That's it. Period. But if the incident of Nightbound was connected to Bloodbound, then hell, I mean, and one needed to go through 3 books of Bloodbound, then needed to read the Nightbound book. So I think there is a problem. But if it's just a spin-off, like It Lives in the Woods and It Lives Beneath, it's just a spin-off of It Lives in the Woods, It Lives Beneath. So you need to read It Lives Beneath in order to have, It Lives Beneath story makes sense to you. But I personally think if you don't read It Lives Beneath, you still read if you don't read It Lives in the Woods, and then you still read It Lives Beneath, it's still gonna make sense. It's still gonna make a whole lot of sense, unless that part where you meet the old gang and you hear some stories, and also you see, Devin and Noah coming to fight for you in the final battle. Those parts are gonna be a little confusing, but that's just 3% of the story. 97% of the story in It Lives Beneath is a new story. 97%. Yes, 97%. So that's what's, I think it's good. That's all about it. That's my opinion. Let me know in the comment section, weighing about this universe discussion in the comment section below. Stay safe. See you soon in another video. But till then, discuss in the comment section. Bye.